Welcome to the She Rises Collective podcast, a permission slip, a portal, and a hug all in one. A sacred space where stories soften us, truth unearths us, and sisterhood waters what's been waiting to grow. I'm Sonia Welch, wife and mama to a whole bunch of kids, certified trauma-informed life and transformation coach, entrepreneur, storyteller, heart and soul-driven woman walking life right alongside you. This is where we talk about the real stuff. Motherhood, relationships, money, career, business, healing and reinvention, sisterhood, the day-to-day, becoming the woman you know you're meant to be, and everything in between. Nothing is off limits here. We alchemize struggle into strength, pain into purpose, and we rise together. Raw, honest, wildly empowered. As the artist of our lives, let's take the raw materials of life and make freaking art, because you can be a masterpiece and a work of art at the same time. And if there's one thing I want you to know, it's this. No matter your past or your present, your future can be wildly beautiful, and you deserve a life that makes your soul scream, yes, more, please. If you're here, it's not by accident, you were led. And this space was created for you because this isn't just a podcast, it's a movement. A sacred soul-led space to come together, connect and laugh in a space that is real and raw, encompassing the complexities and dynamics of life, hand in hand, growing and rising together. This is the She Rises Collective podcast. Welcome home. Let's bust the myth that is going to take the pressure off and give you permission to step into this next season, alive and ready. We were sold the idea that January is our fresh start every year. But what if January was never the real beginning? And that's why it feels so hard. So if January motivation feels dead to you, good. Because now we can talk about the real moment you become the plot twist. January is winter. It is the season of going inward and hibernation. Spring is now. End of March, going into April, and it's the season of growth, action, and expansion. Humans are biological, not mechanical. So if you've ever felt frustrated because you start the year strong and fall off, or because you started the year not feeling charged and motivated, this is your permission slip to drop that struggle, to drop the shame, because you were trying to bloom in the dead of winter, and that is not how we are wired. As humans, we are designed to align with nature and its seasons. And now nature is inviting you to rise. Now, the end of March, as we go into April, this is nature's new year. Our calendar system was hijacked centuries ago, and it's never done us service because we naturally sync with nature. And that's why the Gregorian calendar, New Year's resolutions feel hard and fleeting. Not to mention, January should be recovery from back to back holidays. Halloween, Thanksgiving, and then there's Christmas. January should be a time of rest, reset, reflection, recharge, not jumping into hyper productivity mode right after coming out of the emotional labors of the holidays, hosting, travel, finances, decision fatigue, nervous system overload, and always having to be on. Winter is a natural restoration period. So give yourself the grace and compassion you deserve, because you did not lack discipline. You were depleted. And this is why January motivation dies so quickly. This is why January motivation is fleeting, and why you feel a new burst of energy in March and April. But sometimes we've already went into this shame cycle come March and April, and we just want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Is that what the saying is? Did I say that right? Am I saying it backwards or wrong? Basically, we just want to throw sometimes the entire year out the window and give up, because here we are in March and April and we feel so frustrated with ourselves for falling off or not being where we want to be. But when we can rest into the knowing that we were never really behind, it's a long exhale, a breath of fresh air, because the truth is there is nothing wrong with you. Your body just knows. And when we come out of winter rested and clear without the pressure and hustle, we can move forward in our power. And that is the moment we become the plot twist. If this is resonating and stirring something in you, it's not a coincidence. I'm hosting a 2026, The Year You Become the Plot Twist Masterclass. So if you're a high achiever, but you feel, oh, did you hear my little one? Real mom life. She was writing, I love you to me in my journal. I am not going to edit this and take it out because this is real life. Okay, let me go back to what I was saying. If you are a high achiever, but you feel like you're looping in the same patterns, if you have the lifestyle, but you've lost the woman who built it, if you're tired of the freeze, knowing what to do, but unable to make yourself do it, the Plot Twist Masterclass is an exclusive invitation for you. Excuse my little baby girl, she sneezed. It is for the woman who refuses to settle for fine, because you aren't here to live a life that's just okay. You're here to live a life that makes your soul scream, yes, more please. It's for the woman who is done with the passive passenger role. You're drawing a line in the sand and deciding that your life will no longer run on autopilot. It is for the woman who values the internal glow up. You understand that while a new dress or skincare is great, and I am all for those things, the real transformation is internal. That's where the depth lies. You want the kind of peace and grounded joy that doesn't disappear when the weekends end. This is for the woman who is ready to take the pin back, because you have spent years writing stories for everyone else, your family, your business, your career, your community, and now you're ready to be the author of your own next chapter. This is for the woman who knows she's meant for a movement. You don't just want helpful tips. You want a deep identity shift that activates your authority and resonance in every room you walk into. This is for the woman who chooses expansion over staying the same. You understand that stepping into your next level isn't about doing more. It's about the sacred reclamation of who you really are. If you're waiting for a sign to stop playing in the shallow end of your own potential, this is it. I'm not here to coach you into awareness. I am here to mirror the power you already feel but haven't named yet. You do not need to wait until next January. You do not need perfect circumstances. You do not need more motivation. You need to become the woman who leads her life differently because she leads herself differently. This is your plot twist. Find me on socials, reach out, and I can give you the link. And with that being said, I also want to be clear that this doesn't mean you can't be productive or pursue new goals and dreams in January. Because when you really have things in your life that are aligned, that you're excited about, that light you up, you don't need motivation anyway. Your motivation is intrinsic, coming from within. And that right there is the plot twist you never saw coming. Creating a life that you're wildly obsessed with because of who you are and the way that you lead yourself. Thank you so much for tuning in to the She Rises Collective podcast. If this episode moved you, inspired you, reminded you of your power, or you just plain enjoyed it, please take a second to subscribe, share it with a friend, leave a review, and even share it to your social media. Your voice helps this show reach more women who are ready to rise. If you're craving deeper support, real conversations, or want to explore working together, head to SoniaWelch.com or come say hi on Instagram or Facebook to stay connected. I'd truly love to hear what's landing for you. My coaching work is about the sacred journey of rising, becoming, and expansion into the most beautiful version of you. It's the synergy of mind, heart, soul, and body work that we do in my world that creates a vortex of deep self-remembrance, unlocking your fullest potential, the kind that births lasting transformation and activates the truth of who you are. It's a recalibration of who you are at your core, a deep initiation into your power, your purpose, and your potential. Remember, you are the artist of your life. You are allowed to rewrite your story. You are worthy of more joy, more peace, and more soul-screaming yes moments than you've ever allowed yourself to believe are even possible. This is about living a life of intoxicating joy, doing what lights you up, a life that roars into the world and creates ripple effect impact, because it's not just about us. This is how we shift paradigms, take our power back, and give others permission to do the same, just by being who we truly are and letting our magic be felt and seen. Until next time, keep rising, keep becoming, and don't forget, joy is rebellion, and you are here to make it roar. You are loved and you are supported here.